So today we're continuing from yesterday and the day before about third eye work. So third eye being Das, it's like the central channel. It's where we might say there's a sphere that gets born. Some people have even compared it to Pluto. The idea that it's not neither a planet, a dwarf planet. It's both creation and destruction. In other words, they say it is a planet. Then they say, well, it's in this belt that's at the outside. So it's sort of not exactly in maybe the solar system of our light. But then again, any empty space we have can be illuminated or born. So there's two types of emergence. One is you have something that you've kept, it's like a vacuum, and finally you shine the light in it, and then something can grow from there. Or you have a new birth. Two things come together, and then in their synergy or in their unity, something new can come out. So here we're talking about third eye being the light is shining there, and then something is illuminated in sight. It's a place where we see from within. So there are some questions that Liz Freeman, I think I called her Liz Simpson, I'm sorry. Liz Freeman, she goes through, she has a book, so she talks about it. And I guess also this applies to the previous video because I'll just check really fast. I think I called her Liz Freeman. Her name is Liz Simpson. Liz Simpson, yeah. I made a mistake. I think I called her, I just want to give credit where credit's due. I'm getting distracted. So her name is Liz Simpson, and I think I may have called her accidentally Liz Freeman in the last video, but just confirming here now, I think I called her Liz Simpson, so I'm calling her Liz Simpson now. How much silence is there in life for the whispers of intuition to be heard? And we can answer these questions, each one individually. So for me, it's when I'm off the phone before bed, when I take pauses, when I wake up slowly and gently in the morning by doing and when I am doing silent meditations or experiences or practices or contemplations. Or this idea of like being like a solo. A solo is when it's just you performing. And when it's just you observing. So this idea of doing a solo performance, or there's just me in here, I'm solo, right? When did I last act on intuition? So, at the time that I wrote this, it's not recent, it's over a year, maybe two, something like that. I had given someone a necklace, his name is Michael, with 10 parts of a circle of a triangle facing the point up. I felt I had to give it to him and convince him, to go get shelter. And I also called someone, his name was Shmuel. Then what's another question? Do I truly see what's around me? And these are things to live with. Like we go outside, we say, when am I acting with my intuition? Intuition is the inner teacher, right? And it's about knowing, perceiving, receiving the light to see. Not just to see, to perceive, not just to perceive, to unite with, because we become transformed by transformation through information, thought forms. So I realized that at times I could be stuck in labels. Sometimes I forgot how bright and the color affects me at different states. I don't see who's righteous and what food is good sometimes. And that's when we need to really practice that pause so that the light that we could shine a light. Another question, a last question here is, do I look outside of myself for answers? So, I was being honest with myself. I said, sometimes I want someone else's bright idea or hard work to pay for my lifestyle, because I share my bright ideas and hard work with others freely, I feel like. So these are ways we could also learn about our motives, our agendas, our intentions. And these are some affirmations now. The answers to all my questions lie within me. The answers to all my questions lie within me. I trust my feelings. I trust my inner self to guide me and protect me. I trust my inner self to guide me and protect me. I recognize the need for silence and stillness in my life. I recognize the need for silence and stillness in my life. I am full of wisdom, and I choose to accept myself and others as we are. I am full of wisdom, and I choose to accept myself and others exactly as we are. Making mistakes enables me to learn and grow and develop. Making mistakes enables me to learn, grow, and develop. Imagination is the lifeblood of my creativity. Imagination is the lifeblood of my creativity. I have nothing to prove. I am the divine plan manifesting itself. I have nothing to prove. I'm the divine plan manifesting itself. I trust my imagination will create a world of happiness and security for me. I trust that my imagination will create a world of happiness and security for me. And now we're going to finish today a kind of shorter video with a practice from Keith Johnstone from a book, Improvisation and the Theater. So we named 10 things in the room with their wrong labels. So I'm looking around and I want you to practice this. We're calling things by the wrong name. Telephone, bumper car. Let your eyes make contact with something and call it by the wrong name. Chair, television, high heels, toilet, garbage can, makeup, brain, food. So as we do this, we then the witness at the new parts of the room can be seen. I just really noticed things around me that I hadn't paid attention to until now. So I'm going to stop here, wish you a blessed day, and look forward to our continuing on these topics tomorrow.